In this video, I'll explain what a Roth IRA is and the different ways you can invest into it. Stay tuned. What's good, everyone? Welcome back to my channel. If we haven't met before, my name's David. I'm a millennial, working professional in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. On this channel, I talk about topics such as personal finance, investing, and work-related tips. So if that sounds interesting to you, please subscribe to the channel. All right, let's talk about Roth IRAs. So what is a Roth IRA? A Roth IRA is a retirement plan that's created by the individual with tax dollars, and after the age of 59 and a half, you can take withdrawals from it without incurring any taxes or penalties. It's the exact opposite of what a 401k and a traditional IRA is, because with those accounts, you're contributing with pre-tax dollars, which means that the money that you're putting in is not taxed at all. Versus with a Roth IRA, you're contributing with tax dollars, so that money's already been taxed already. You're probably asking, hey David, isn't it a bad thing that I'm using tax dollars versus pre-tax dollars? Shouldn't I go with a 401k account or a traditional IRA because I can pay less taxes? The answer is, it depends. It is true that with the pre-tax retirement accounts, such as the 401k or the traditional IRA, that you will be paying less taxes now, but overall, you'll have to pay your taxes eventually. Either when you make withdrawals or at retirement, you're gonna be paying your taxes. The great thing about a Roth IRA account is that since you're contributing with money that's taxed, all the gains and growth from your retirement account is tax-free. If you start early enough, the majority of the balance of retirement accounts is the growth and not the contributions that you put in. Not convinced? Check this out. Let's say you're 25 years old and you decide to open a Roth IRA account and you put annually $5,000 each year up to the age of 65. And with a conservative estimate of a return of 8% every year, you're estimated to have an account over $1.3 million with just contributing only $200,000. As you can see, with consistency and compound interest, a little that you put in can actually grow to a large amount. Also, at the time of recording this video, the limit that you could put into your Roth IRA account is $6,000 annually, but if you're over the age of 50, you can contribute up to $7,000 a year. Another great feature about a Roth IRA account is that you can actually take money out the account without incurring any taxes or penalty for qualified reasons. Reasons like if you're recently disabled or if you're buying your home for the first time, you can take up to $10,000. Even though the Roth IRA has great features and different aspects to it, I want you to keep in mind that it's still a retirement account. Invest money as if you're not going to be able to use it until retirement. And if you're confused on how to invest the money that you put into the Roth IRA account, check these next tips. My first recommendation is dividend paying stocks. Investing in a stock that pays out dividends is great because you're getting a payout or a monetary value right now rather than waiting for the stock price to appreciate. Also, a dividend is something that a company pays out to its investors, similar to how a bank pays out to a customer who has money in their savings or checking account. If you're looking for a high dividend paying stock, look at the company AT&T with stock ticker T. Currently right now, AT&T pays 7% annually in dividends to the investors. And if dividend stocks aren't your thing, check this next recommendation out. My second recommendation is blue chip stocks. The term blue chip stock basically means it's a mature company that has a proven business plan that generates a profit for many years now. If you're looking for a great blue chip stock, check out Johnson & Johnson. They have the stock ticker J&J. Johnson & Johnson is a company that produces medical devices, pharmaceuticals, and consumer goods. They've been around in the US for almost 140 years. They've been in business during the best of times and the worst of times. For blue chip stock, you want to invest in a company that has a proven track record and growth. And Johnson & Johnson is that company. They also pay out a dividend at 2.5% of the stock price. Overall, stocks are a great way to invest in your Roth IRA, whether in blue chip stocks or dividends. But if you want less hassle and work, check out this next recommendation. My third recommendation is index funds or ETFs. You can invest in an SP 500 ETF, such as the Vanguard VOO, has an expense ratio of 0.03%. Or you can invest into index funds such as FXAIX by Fidelity. It has an expense ratio of 0.015%. Overall, ETFs index fund is a very simple and hassle-free way to invest into a Roth IRA account. And if you want more additional information on how to invest into an index fund, I did another video about that. Feel free to look in the description down below or click in the link above. So that's what a Roth IRA is. Some of the pros of a Roth IRA is that the gains are tax-free. Along that, it's flexible. Some of the cons of having a Roth IRA account is that there's no company match and it requires a little amount of work. Investing for your retirement is a very important decision. Opening a Roth IRA could be the first step of your retirement planning. There are many different ways of planning at retirement, so just do your research and see what situations or strategy works best for you. My recommendation is that if you don't have any retirement plan set up by your company or by your employer, is that you should open up a Roth IRA. That could be the first step for your retirement planning. Thank you for watching the video. Comment down below if you're a fan of Roth IRA account. If you haven't already done so, feel free to like the video, subscribe to my channel. It really helps me share the content I create. As always, stay fresh, stay awesome, take care.